Why, hello there. Welcome back to my daily long play stream. This is where I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. At least that's how it's supposed to go, but occasionally I do take days off for whatever reason, and as something came up yesterday and I had to delay the stream till today. But I am back. I'm playing RoboCop City, the Xbox Series X, and I got this game on a sale last week for like $12, which seemed like a pretty good price. An Unreal Engine 5 game displayed in the fictionalized version of my hometown, Detroit, although I technically live in the suburbs, so whatever. Yeah, this is a first-person shooter that has some RPG elements in it. I've been, after completing the tutorial mission, I've been doing side quests, and I'm going to do more of those before I go on to the next main mission, because why not? This has an upgrade system. I want to make use of that if I can. I'm going to pop into my game here and pick up where I left off. A bit of a note that is probably not going to be relevant to anyone watching the stream, but it's relevant to me. I actually got a new TV. A new LG 65-inch LG C4 OLED. And yeah, it came last night, or yesterday, and I got it set up last night, and yeah, it's about 10 inches bigger than the last TV I had, and about, let's see here, 7 years newer, which is cool. And yeah, let me see here, let me take a look at the, see if it's done anything weird with the, settings here. I don't think so, no. But yeah. Yeah, I don't have it fully set up and optimized yet, but I did some initial settings and optimization of it. And yeah, I'm just going to keep working on that as time goes on, but for the moment, let's get back to RoboCop here. Hey, someone in chat, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I was kind of waiting.
I'm telling you, officer, dumpsters are like a bag of candies. You never know what you're gonna get.
Pretty sure you're gonna get garbage, but okay. I had put off buying this game from previous sales because I was thinking that it might get added to Game Pass, and it might still. Detail on this car. But I figured $12 was a reasonably good price to pay for it. This is the best sale I've seen, and yeah. Alright, we go into the arcade now.
Oh, crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
I assume this game takes place in the 80s.
Harassing successful entrepreneurs.
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kiddo. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. I get lost.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding information can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now.
Yeah, if you have an
Why don't you
Xbox,
join me there,
if it's
and
still
we'll
on sale
talk.
for $12, you might want to pick it up.
Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, because you don't have a warrant, do ya?
What a douchebag.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't need to get a warrant either. I just need to enter the basement. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking around. It's actually not that often you get to explore arcades within a video game. This arcade seems to have no joystick. Was it dive kick? That's what it looks like.
Have you witnessed the owner participating in any criminal activity?
Are you kidding me? Half the things I've seen around here would be enough to put him behind bars for a decade.
Let us hear your statement.
No way, dude. He might be a douchebag, but if you lock him up, this place will get closed down, and where am I supposed to play hooky then?
Oh, great. All these are lousy choices.
School may seem now like a difficult option, but it will pay off in the future.
Future? Look on the street. You must have a microwave for a brain if you think that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and suspect I wasn't gonna get anything useful from him. The heck is... oh, one of these things. Oh. Says a detective vision. Slouching detective, irrelevant to case. Okay. Vomit. Hold down the left trigger and it goes into basically detective mode, or what was that scanning mode from Metroid Prime, whatever that was. Yeah, I know, I'm easily distracted. Oh, this thing. This is a pretty sizable arcade here. Not very realistic, like about a third of these machines should be broken. Hi, caramba. Well...
I didn't know you had such amazing colors. And there's not one, but two of you? From now on...
Ah.
Your body readings suggest substance misuse.
Oh man, a real like TJ Laser? You are so incredibly shiny. I'm definitely getting more of this stuff.
Who sold you drugs?
I really shouldn't say, but you are my TV heroes. All right. All of the arcade staff will sell to you, as long as you got cash. Unfortunately, I'm broke, but I have a great idea. You could help me sneak into the basement. They keep a huge stash of goodies down there.
Drugs in the basement? I will take care of that.
Would you really do that for me? Way to go, TJ!
It's like two people talking to a brick wall there. Neither side is actually having a conversation. Alright, well...
Is that the ocean?
Yeah, he's definitely on something strong there, isn't he? Alright, well, I guess I'll head to the basement then. What do we got here? A clue obtained. Alright. I almost feel like the game wants me to look around for evidence and clues like that, so I could, like, get a warrant, but it doesn't seem to be giving me that prompt. It's just telling me to go into the basement. So, yeah. To the basement I go. Already been in there.
Open the door. I have the warrant.
Oopsie. I think I dropped my keys somewhere. You'd have to break down this hardened door if you want to get in.
That will not be a problem.
He wasn't kidding.
It's RoboCop!
Surrender your weapons.
You can't spy me some fun! I'm hit!
Honestly, I kind of feel like this game would or should have some sort of honor system where you get more of it for disarming and arresting enemies rather than just blowing their heads off. But it doesn't, so yeah. Actually took more damage than I thought there. Why would these guys have access to my RoboCop specific healing items? Why would they just have that in the I guess it's best not to ask those questions. Seemed kind of strange that the game would give you the option of picking up weapons, and I feel like no weapon you're going to find in this game is as good as this pistol. The iconic RoboCop pistol. I wonder why I went into slow motion there. Also, that was one of the lousiest grenade tosses I've seen in a while. It's almost as bad as mine. Duke Nukem. Oh, that's right. Nukem was that game that was shown in the commercial in the first movie, wasn't it? Forgot. So you can, there it is right there, you can pick up some objects and hurl them at enemies. I'm not sure why you would do that. Okay. Sort of screwing, sort of making it difficult to, ooh, there's something over here I might be able to get into. It doesn't look like there's a door into there. I wonder if I need to, like, push a button somewhere in order to open it. The old night vision. Looks like evidence of some kind, but I can't get in there. Whoa, that's freaky. Alright, well, let's carry on. Maybe we'll find something.
Open the door, or you will regret it.
Can't a guy just sell drugs to kids without you harassing him every 5 minutes? Who am I hurting, huh? They all want it.
Where do I find Soot?
Well, if that's the case, shut it, bozo! Unless you want to end up in the ghost house like that cop's informant! And don't you dare open that door, I'll shoot you!
One of you is not a real Torchhead, but just an imitator.
I knew there was something off about you! Me? It's you! I always suspected you never went through initiation. Take that back! Or what?
Shit! You hot-headed bastards!
For fuck's sake, don't shoot! I'm gonna open the door!
I guess that option became available to me when I found that clue.
Tell me, where can I find Soot?
Straight to business, huh? Looks like you're my type of guy. But even if I wanted to help you, I can't. Only his closest people know his whereabouts. I just distribute his stuff, and to be completely honest, I don't want or need to know more than when the next shipment is coming.
You must know the location they mentioned. Tell me where they took the police informant.
And if I tell you, what's in it for me?
You can get your sentence reduced if you cooperate.
Yeah, but if word gets to Soot, he won't do business with me again.
Once I am done with him, he will not be doing business with anyone.
That's a good point. I think we've got a deal. They've taken him to the ghost house. It's what they call one of their sites. From what I've gathered, it's that big, burned-down building a bit down the road.
You gotta
Anyway,
be a little more specific.
that's all I know.
There's a lot of
That will
those
have
in
to
Detroit.
suffice for now.
Am I supposed to handcuff him, or maybe he already is? I don't know. Okay. I guess that would be where some of the RPG elements come into play. So I definitely don't have that. Although I suppose the question is, why be able to come back here at some point and try to crack it? I don't know. It's hard for me to think of this game as an RPG when
here.
it's mostly combat.
Dispatch, requesting a squad car.
Ah, crap. I wonder if, like, this is also a thing I'm gonna have to wait to get into till some point. Yeah. Did I go in here already? I feel like I did. Alright. Leave the arcade. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that this is an environment that I can go back into at some point.
Murphy, this is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000, registered to Melissa Kuzak.
SUX. An American tradition, 6.8 miles per gallon. Let's see here. All right. Let's see what we'll find at this car repair shop. I feel like I'm not taking the right path there. Imagine if they made an open world game closer to something like Cyberpunk in this environment with this character. Drive around in the police cruiser.
Hey, I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name. But I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about the whereabouts of this vehicle?
To be honest, I did some work on one of those cars recently. But I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
I know what the world's like, but can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
I do not mean to obstruct anyone's work, but fulfilling my duties takes priority.
Then why aren't you out there on the streets where a real crime is happening, instead of badgering hardworking citizens?
Is car theft not a real crime to you?
You know what? If you really think you'll find evidence of that SUX ever being here, then be my guest.
Put my service to the test. There's a lot of detail here. I sometimes think about, like, during the Dreamcast era when they were I was looking at magazine pictures of games like Metropolis Street Racer, thinking that that was like a photorealistic graphics back when that was sort of the goal that everyone was chasing. Really only applied to racing games, really. Or maybe like The Getaway on the PS2. You take a close look at like these taillights. That's getting pretty close to photorealism right there. Of course, this is like 25 years later, but I digress. Deduction level 2. That looks like a Pontiac Trans Am. Of course, it's not going to actually have the Pontiac logo on it, but it's one you'd see with the big eagle on it. I don't know. Yeah. They tell me to put this on the top of my priority list, and then it's like, oh, wait, it's might be a side quest I can't solve until I get some more upgrades, some more experience points, I mean. Something about a locker. So what, I need increased deduction and engineering?
See, I've told you, you'll find Jack all, because there ain't nothing to be found. This place is legit.
I need access to one of your lockers.
I can't allow that. It's my workers' private possessions.
You said your shop has nothing to hide.
The locker you have in mind belongs to a boy named Scott. He works for me on and off. I have to admit, I had a tiny feeling he might have something to do with your case. I will open his locker for you, but I won't be held accountable for what's inside. That's his locker. Go on, have a look. And what do you reckon? Is he your man?
Probably.
For the time being. Where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when two thugs swang by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I've overheard him many times talking about a place where he does car jobs on the side.
Give me the precise location.
I can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages near the local storage compartments.
Tell me why you think he is responsible.
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it. But nearly every month, he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Is he a temporary worker?
You could say that. We fall out a lot because he brings a lot of hot stuff to the shop, and I'm not okay with it.
Stolen?
And you let him come back.
It's hard to make an honest living these days. That's why I understand his struggle, and I let him come back. Working here keeps him out of trouble. And to be frank, it's not easy to find such a good mechanic either.
Why did you cover for him?
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean. But a man can only try.
All right.
That is all for now.
Hey, make sure no harm comes his way. He might have done some foolish things in the past, but he's a good kid, and he deserves another chance.
A court of law will be the judge of that.
Well, I guess whatever those other things were, we'll have to come back for them at some other point once I've upgraded. Got more upgrade points, I guess. Although, to be perfectly honest, it seems like it takes a long time to, get enough XP to get them. Let me take a look here. So I have one skill point I can spend, which really isn't enough to get me anything. And my natural instinct is to put into stuff like, health. Or armor.
Who's there?
Oh, it's only you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only a giant walking tank. Wonder why it's pinpointing this precise garage door. Something about a chop shop and letting him keep his fingers. All right. Fairly pointless rooms here.
Oh God, I messed up good.
You must be Scott. What did you do with the blue SUX 6000 that you stole?
Hey, well, why would I have anything to do with that?
I have found evidence in Ben's shop.
You can't possibly help me. I don't want to cause any more trouble, especially for Ben.
Then cooperate.
Admitting to a crime is the best course of action for any young offender.
I can't go to juvie. Who's gonna fix this mess?
My duty is to serve the public trust.
Okay. I admit. It was me who jacked the SUX. But he didn't leave me any choice.
Who is he?
I can't tell you. If he knew I gave him away, he'd take revenge on Ben. Oh God! It must be
Whoa.
those thugs! We're dead! No one is gonna save us.
If they are criminals, then they are the ones who need saving.
Hello? Anybody home? Where are you, Scotty boy? You can. Oh, shit. It's the RoboCop is here! How about I kill you, bastard? Shot him!
Don't really understand why they would even attempt to take on RoboCop.
You did it! They didn't think that through. Maybe you can put an end to this after all.
I am missing vital information in order to resolve this case.
I'll tell you what you want. Just please, help me fix this screw-up.
Where is the car now?
Oh man, I'm sure it's still in their chop shop. It's a warehouse on the northeast side. The entrance is concealed, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'm no fighter, but if there is any other way, I would like to help. Maybe you need some more intel.
Who did you mean by him?
It's Rex, from the local gang. I only did petty jobs for him mostly, but this time he made me steal that car. He said he wanted the SUX 6000 we were repairing at Ben's. When I said it was too hot, he slashed me with his knife.
Why were you hiding?
Possibly from
those
the men
thugs.
with guns?
They were looking for me. They realized I tricked them. They wanted the SUX 6000 from Ben's shop, but I didn't want to get him into trouble, so I stole a different one. I doubt anyone would have given a shit, but word on the street is that it belongs to the mayor's niece.
Any criminal matters should be reported to the police.
I know. I just thought I could figure this out by myself.
You
Ben
were
was right from the
wrong.
start. I shouldn't have gone down this road.
That is all for now. Proceeding to the vehicle's estimated location.
You are calling for backup, aren't you?
Negative. Threat calculation minimal.
I'll leave someone else to clean up these dead bodies. Alright. Dagnammit. Okay, that's where I just was. That's not helpful. This is my first Unreal Engine 5 game. Like, the only other experience I have with that is the Matrix Awakens demo. Which I don't think that's even available anymore. Whoa. That building almost looks like the Renaissance Center, but it's not. In any case, this must be it. Time to breach. Entrance is concealed, but you're sure we'd find a way in, blah, blah, blah. Get this button here, but it's not highlighting as anything. It's one of those cases where I feel like a moron. The heck? RoboVision's not picking up anything else. Other than these footprints. Here's something. I want to push the button. Cover me while we reload. All right. That's actually the most difficult combat encounter I had so far. Is that it? Possibly. Looks like it. Whoa, look. Bunch of really small power strips. Dude, I just find a skill point? Yeah. Alright. Definitely keep an eye out for those. Crap. It makes no sense why it's in here, of course, but whatever. Whatevs. Let's see here. That's fun. Someone above me? Hold on, let me grab this stolen handbag while I'm in the middle of a firefight. Grab one of these things. Seems like you get a lot more XP from finding like incriminating evidence and such than you do from taking out enemies. Alright. Let's head up these stairs then. Looks like you need level 6 engineering in order to crack open safes. Is that like a healing station? Apparently. Should I go into that other one first? Yeah. Great. It's like another place I have to come back to. So I wonder if this game is gonna actually let me come back to these locations, because as far as I know, it might just give me another, ooh, look at that, different open area to explore. I don't know. Yeah, it looks blue to me. Barely. Alright, wasn't expecting that. It's a hatchback. Interesting. I guess we're not driving it back and delivering it personally.
I can't believe you've actually done it! Do you think I could take that car back to the owner and say I'm sorry? Maybe she won't press charges.
This car is now in police custody.
Oh, please, I could really use a helping hand right now. Otherwise, I'm back in juvie.
Nah.
Proceeding to secure the perimeter. Keys are in the ignition.
Thank you so much! I promise I won't mess this up.
Gave me a choice there. Alright, well, guess we're going back to the ghost house then.
But now, they're listening.
When you look at the fire there, I don't know if it's coming across on the screen, you can actually see the reflection of RoboCop's visors. And the scratches in the glass. Hey, you're a kitty. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is it. This doesn't look like an interior environment to me.
Oh shit! It's a metal. Let's give him a warm
You need
welcome.
to be taught some manners.
Heads will burn you alive.
Someone's shooting you with a machine gun of some kind. Okay, why is that text still on there? There we go, it's gone. Well, at least I had a better chance using that than just pistols and submachine guns.
Ready for round two?
Fight.
Don't back up. Kill you.
Thought that was an exploding barrel there for a moment, and then I realized, oh wait, it's already on fire.
Don't you look down on us.
Ooh. Is there anything actually? No. Alright. Okay, so there are some doors the game will let me open. I generally aim for headshots in this game. Just in case that wasn't obvious. Wow. Yeah, that's a really bad grenade throw on his part. Oh yeah, there's definitely decapitation in this game. Like that guy. Rated M for mature. Alright.
The Ember! Bastard shot me!
Ah. Nothing. Oh, there's nothing else here. Okay. Oh. That's good to know. Another breachable wall. Wow. Another really bad grenade toss on their part. Another skill point. Alright, well, I guess this is not useful. At least not yet, anyway. What do we got here? I wish it were a bit easier for me to notice this stuff. Oh well.
Are you the police informant? Do you know where I can find Soot?
Oh man, all great questions, but could you untie me first? They really outdid themselves with these knots.
Talk.
Hey, I don't know how you usually operate, but that type of information don't come free.
What is your freedom worth to you?
That's actually a great point. So, it seems that the new guy saw the punks attack on the TV station and decided to meet with Soot on their turf. The meeting is supposed to take place tonight during Soot's concert.
Concert?
I know. I'm not really a fan of his music myself. But that's not what those shows are really about. Why don't we, get out of here, huh?
Lewis. Soot is meeting the new guy tonight at the old slaughterhouse.
Copy that. Pick me up at the station. I'll grab my gear. By the way, I've got something for you, Murphy.
They call me Pickles. And you guessed it. There's a funny story behind that name. This one time, I saw Torchhead stealing a delivery truck. I went after them, hoping that a VCR would fall off the back of the truck, you know? But it turned
He's
out
even
to be
slower than
gross
I am.
waste, so they left it. I made a pretty penny that day selling pickles. Still have a couple of jars laying around if you want them.
So you are an opportunist.
Hey, I prefer street entrepreneur. You know what they say, a good business is where you find it.
That is O.C.P's saying. Or at least O.C.P's founders saying. I thought that might lead up to the this area. Got a bunch of stuff from that storage thing, but I couldn't really read it before it went away. I feel like I got upgrades to a bunch of automatically applied upgrades to a bunch of my stuff.
It's nice to be free again. Thanks, Tin Man. Hey, did Briggs tip you off that I might be here?
Officer Briggs?
Yeah, he's my police go-to guy.
Officer Briggs is missing.
Missing? Shit. May our city have mercy on him.
How do you know Officer Briggs?
We go back a long way. He gave me a helping hand when I hit rock bottom. And I've been in his debt ever since. He even introduced me to his family. Great kid and wife, though his missus don't seem very fond of me.
You seem proficient in undertaking police tasks. Ever thought of making a living out of it?
Oh no. One thing you should know about me. I love cops, you know, law enforcement, laws, all of that. I think those are great ideas. But so is Nuke, and when I need it, I tend to forget about the other stuff. So, you know what they say. You can only serve one master.
Do you think Briggs is in trouble?
I really don't know. Last time I saw him, he was going to check a case of missing bodies. Sounded like a bogus lead, so I didn't press him. Funny enough. He always tells me to be careful when getting info. But the truth is, I'm not the one running around gangster's paradise dressed in blue.
Alright.
Need to go. Duty awaits.
About that, I've got a favor to ask. I know that Briggs is missing, but I've got something that belongs to him. He must have misplaced it the last time he visited my crib, and it's kind of weighing me down.
What is it?
It's his wristwatch. Now, I feel bad holding on to it. could you please give it back to his family?
This is stolen property, and you expect me to return it?
Gee, that sounds bad when you say it like that, but still, you shouldn't let me hold on to expensive things. That's how I ended up in this situation in the first place.
I will make sure they receive it from the repentant thief.
Oh boy, you're a tough negotiator. But surely you don't mean now. I gotta chillax after all this.
We will proceed with haste.
Oh, for God's sakes, man. As you command, Officer Steely. Hey, Tin Man, over here. This is where Briggs lives. Let's get this over with. His watch is burning a hole in my pocket.
Ah. Ah, he magically appeared
Apartment
inside.
21. Oh man, my hands are sweaty.
Are you going into a drug-related withdrawal? Do you require medical assistance?
What? No, I'm just nervous. Me and Gail have a complicated relationship. She's good at reading people, and I'm the type of person that doesn't like to be read. I know that inevitably I'll do something she doesn't approve of.
Like steal a watch?
Like steal a watch.
It's like another environment I'll be able to do some other time. Guessing it's on this floor. Maybe not. Ah, this is not how apartments are supposed to be laid out in a building.
This is it. Deep breath.
Breach, start shooting.
First.
Oh wait, not enemies.
RoboCop. Are you here about Mike?
Yes, I am sorry to hear about your husband.
Oh, no, 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 no. This junkie is not coming inside. What else are you gonna steal?
Funny you should say that.
I can't stand him. I'm sure he has something to do with Mike being missing. Are you any closer to finding my husband?
We are still looking. Is there anything more that you can tell me about his disappearance?
I've already reported what I know, but if you have any more questions, shoot.
I heard that he was looking into reports of bodies going missing.
An old lady approached him at the precinct and told him a sob story about how she couldn't afford to bury her husband. Can you believe that? Anyway, when she finally collected enough money and went back to the morgue, only to find that they had lost her husband's body, Mike went to check it out
Okay.
and never came back.
Where was the last location that he was seen?
I remember him telling me that he was leaving his jurisdiction, that that's where the leads were taking him. I tried to convince him not to go. It seemed dangerous, but he felt sorry for that old lady. He went against his own rules and me. He left angry because we'd been arguing.
Do you remember the exact location?
He never told me, but maybe it's in his files.
Why do you think that Pickles is involved in your husband's disappearance?
My husband's a good man. Sometimes too good for his own sake. He believes in second chances.
Clearly,
even if
she
someone
doesn't.
doesn't deserve them.
Like Pickles.
That unappreciative asshole constantly gets himself into trouble. I mean, who's always there to get him out? You guessed it. Salt of the earth, Mike. Pickles has a bad influence on my husband.
I think I have everything I need for now.
Knowing you're on the case makes me a little less anxious, RoboCop. Now I just need to break it down for our son.
Really?
He does
Less
not know.
anxious?
I didn't know how to tell him. He's a smart kid, and I think he suspects something. Could you maybe tell him to come home? It's getting late, and the streets aren't safe these days. He normally dawdles, but having you tell him should light a fire in his britches.
I will make sure that he returns home, madam.
Has
Thank
she
you.
seen how
He's
RoboCop
playing
deals
on the
with
basketball court
situations?
nearby with his friends.
Oh. Gotta go to the basketball court. That's a fan. Okay, I thought that was a TV. Thought we were supposed to return a watch.
That went pretty much as expected.
We are not done.
We're not?
You still have that watch, do you not? There is someone who needs to learn what time it is.
Is that a movie quote or something? I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere.
I guess we gotta go find the kid who's playing basketball at night? The streets of Detroit? That doesn't sound right. Ah. Well, in any case, let's go find him.
We must get to the basketball court.
That's just around the corner. Are we playing? What's that got to do with time? Is it like time to kick my ass?
We are going to remind Gail's son that it is past curfew.
Oh, Daniel. Sure.
Funny. Great.
Bummer. He's not here. Maybe these guys saw him?
Good evening, citizens. I need...
Need what? Some spare parts? Hey, there's a mechanic up the road.
Is a metal shell all you see when you look at me?
Shit. Is he always like that?
That's right. He's one existential motherfucker. And that's why we're a team.
What do you need?
We're looking for a kid. His name's Daniel. He was playing here earlier.
Why? Is it past his bedtime?
It is.
Yeah, I saw a couple of kids drawing with chalk they found lying around that crime scene over there.
Thank you for the information.
Congrats, guys. You just became police informants. It has its perks. You'll love it.
Yeah.
I see a couple of drawings over there.
Yes.
This was drawn not long ago.
Ah, there's more over there.
That must be that one guy's newsletter.
Oh man, are we really jaywalking? That's $100 fine. Huh. I guess we're conducting an investigation.
It's the gas station we were at the first stream. Alright.
Daniel!
Law
Come
and
on,
Order.
kid.
Area
Where
of
are you?
investigation.
Should be somewhere around.
Shoe print, size 7.
That's gotta be his.
Because no one else would wear a shoe size 7.
What about over there?
No, it is locked. They did not go inside.
Two different directions.
They threw out the chalk here.
Must have found something more interesting.
Let me just follow this way just to be sure. This is gonna be locked.
So I guess you have like a scanning thing in your eyes.
Yes, it allows me to see things that are not there anymore.
Oh, so it's kind of like Nuke.
Is that the story about RoboCop? He's on drugs.
What the fuck?
That was close.
We'd better hurry.
The game goes into a slight scan line mode when you hold down the left trigger. I don't know if that's coming across on the screen.
Do it. Come on. And in.
What are you waiting for? Fuck him up! He's laughing at you!
Hey, what the hell's going on over there?
Kids playing with
Yo!
guns.
Daniel!
Oh no. It's the cops.
I don't want to go to jail for this shit!
Is that a gun? Oh, you're in so much trouble, kid.
No, it's not.
Whoa! What the hell? You're lucky that Tin Man here doesn't have a real heart. He'd have a hole in it right about now.
Sorry, sir.
You will be once your dad hears about this.
My dad's missing, so he can't tell me nothing. My mom said that he's out on an assignment, but I know the truth. He's not coming back.
Why'd you say that?
He's always been a stickler for following the rules. I guess that's why he's missing. Cops can't shoot without giving a warning, and someone got the drop on him. But that's not gonna happen to me. I'm going to be the one that shoots first. That's why my friends say...
Your friends are knuckleheads. If you listen to them, you're a knucklehead too. Come on. Sit down. We need to talk.
Alright,
Those
so...
friends of yours, they take the easy way out. You don't want to go down that road. It leads to a dark, lonely place. Do you know why your dad is such a stickler for the rules?
'Cause he's a chump.
Because it's the right thing to do. It's not always easy to do the right thing. It takes strength.
And you think my dad has that kind of strength?
Are you
You
kidding me?
don't?
Your father has enough strength for the both of us. He even helped an ungrateful addict that he found in one of these buildings that smelled of rotting garbage, half dead and covered in vomit. And instead of writing him off, your father opened his home to him because that's the right thing to do. That's strength. Don't you think there's someone else who could use that kind of support now?
Mom.
See, you already know what to do.
Go home. It's past your bedtime.
You can start by giving her this. She's looking for it.
Is he going to arrest me?
No, it's your first offense. So he'll let you off with a warning. Right?
Right.
It's late. Let's get you home.
Well, you told my mom about the gun?
No, she doesn't like me already.
Just stay away from that nonsense, kid.
Thanks for the help, Tin Man. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, partner. What's the status on the old slaughterhouse?
I had to take care of something. We can go there soon.
Sure thing. Pick me up at the station when you're done.
I wonder if once I get back to the station, if I'll be able to choose what area I can go to. Still not really sure how this game is going to be how this game is going to handle that stuff. So one way of letting you know this is not actually Detroit. Detroit does not have an elevated rail system like that. Alright, well I guess the game wants me to leave this area. Alright. Side objectives will be failed. Well, that suggests to me I won't be able to come back. Let's take a look here. It doesn't actually list their location. But it does show areas that I've been to. I can add a marker. See, I don't know if the game wants me to, take care of all these side quests.
I always wanted to be a cop. I even applied to the academy, but it turns out that extensive criminal history and drug addiction prevent you getting in.
Yep, you sound like a Grand Theft Auto, actually, you sound like a Elder Scrolls NPC.
Something's coming. I can feel it.
He sounds like a Max Payne 2 NPC. Alright. It's a lot of XP. So I wonder if the game basically just wants me to explore every nook and cranny of the environment until I find all 6 of these side quests, these serve and protect missions. Take a look at the map here. Shows locations of stuff I've already been to. Detroit Riverwalk. Broad Street. Yeah, that's not... In real life, the street that parallels the river, goes alongside it, is called Atwater. Now, I can just do this. But I can't walk through the bushes. I'm guessing this is one of them. Oh no, this is this is the first one I took care of. Never mind. I wonder if there's going to be any missions that take place during the daytime. Ghost house. Maybe. You know, this game would benefit from a mini-map. Like on the bottom right or bottom left. Ah, crap.
I heard your daughter was promoted to executive, huh? Why not ask her for help?
I'd rather ask the devil. My daughter is cold and heartless. Why do you think they promoted her in the first place?
What's this?
Evening, officer.
A laundromat?
Dad, what does eviction mean? And who's a debt collector? Why can't I open the door for him? Dad, tell me the truth. Are we poor? Dad? Dad!
Tired of your kids asking annoying questions? You just want to relax after a long day of work, but someone won't let you?
Are we going to be okay? Dad, I'm scared.
Snoozers. Sleeping pills for kids. Just one pill can guarantee 5 hours of peace. Nap time just became your decision. Sleep tight, son.
I'm tired.
Because you deserve a peace of mind, too.
Yep. As the RoboCop brand of jaded cynicism. I almost expected it to be an ad for a pistol. Put an end to his questions permanently. Oh, that's dark, I know. Still. Let me see if I can figure out. Maybe I should go to where that ladder is.
Stop shaking in your boots. Look, RoboCop is here. We're safe.
The garage. That color. Here we go. I can go up here. Alright, well, I guess there's not anything else up here. Alright, well... I mean, I'm not a completionist. Just sort of play these games at a normal pace, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a speedrunner or completionist. Somewhere in between. But I would like to see if I can find these side quests, because otherwise, looks like I will just simply fail them. And it doesn't look like I can come back to this area afterwards. Otherwise, why would it say I failed them? So I guess these are the areas I can go to, not the areas that I've been. Per marker there, because I don't know if I've been there. Alright. And this is the part where I start wishing this game had a fast travel system, although the environment really isn't that big. It just seems big because of how slow my character walks. I don't understand how it is that I'm missing half of these things. Oh yeah, this is where I was earlier. Crap. Alright. Well, without any, like, anything else I can go on, I guess I should just continue on. Yeah. Yeah, those TVs.
Coming up, is your air freshener secretly killing you? Find out at 11.
All right. Well, maybe this is one of those games that's designed for multiple playthroughs where you're supposed to New Game Plus it and all, and I don't know.
This is where Soot is supposedly hiding.
Can't really call it hiding if he sent invitations to the whole city. I bet Rudy forgot about us.
At least I will not feel bad crashing his party.
Murphy, I was thinking about what happened to you at the TV station. Maybe you shouldn't...
No need for alarm. Becker's chip is keeping my circuits in check.
You're more than just circuits, Murphy. Underneath all that metal, there's still you.
Alex Murphy is gone. He lost his life.
And despite that burden, you carry on. You've done more for this city dead than anyone has alive. That has to count for something. I'm gonna shut up now. Just take this little something to remind you of what I've just said. Open it the next time Becker gets under your skin.
Where are you going?
Also, don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you.
A search for
Concert in
Suit.
an old slaughterhouse? I suppose it fits those animals. Place looks deserted. Are you sure your junkie friend didn't mix up the venues?
He is the type who likes to mix things up. We shall have to see.
Ah.
Let's head up those stairs.
Flies. Alright.
We cannot go this way. We would need a warrant.
I can't believe those stupid directives are still holding you back. Go ahead, partner.
So in other words, you need to open this door for me.
Oh, the stench. Someone missed potty training.
Funny, the directives prevent him from opening the door, but not walking through it once it's already opened. Alright, anything else around here? No. Alright. Yeah, I'm taking the scenic route for through this game.
If Sid is such a great performer, shouldn't there be a big line in here?
Regardless of his vocal abilities, I still want to see him sing.
Yeah, right. Slaughterhouse. Got it.
Wait, I think I can hear something. Maybe your informer was right after all. Gherkin, was it?
Pickles.
Hearing RoboCop say pickles is funny.
Yes, I definitely hear some commotion on the other side. Let's have a look, shall we?
Oh, shit! Pig Thunder Lab! Why can't you give us a fucking break?
Justice never sleeps.
Come get some!
She really had to get in my way, didn't she?
Eyes on the prize! Smoke him out!
That guy's got an AK-47.
Operator, this is Lewis. Me and Murphy discovered a Torchhead's nuke lab at the old slaughterhouse. Multiple subjects were neutralized, but there are still active threats in the vicinity, gang leader included. Requesting backup.
Just in case.
Let's hurry up.
The way they handle those drugs, I doubt they know where they are.
Doesn't seem like the game wants me to pick up additional ammo for this thing. Maybe that's all I can carry. Is there really nothing else useful? Just gotta look. That's all. But it looks like I got everything. Alright, moving on. Actually, no. There you go.
Another locked door. I'm going to call this probable cause. No need for a warrant. They're all yours, partner.
Probable cause confirmed.
Ah, police jargon. I wonder if we're all eventually get an upgrade that allows us reach times to last. Well, I guess she's smart enough to get out of the way of the exploding grenade. Yeah, I know I'm low on health, but I see a recharge station over there. I'll get through this firefight and use it. What? Alright, let's get a little elevation. Wearing helmet. One against tougher enemies.
This building is clear. Let's head outside.
Alright, in one moment, let me go to that charging station if I can find it. Oh. I didn't take that out. Maybe she did. There it is, I see it.
That is when having a conversational partner comes in handy.
Ah. Looks like we got another door to breach here.
Crunch time! You'll make a fine trophy.
You're okay there, Murphy?
Behind you!
Up you get, big man. They're closing in on us.
What?
I'm invincible! It's gonna go boom!
You really have to hold down the B button to use the healing thing. I can definitely see, like, the resolution dropping when a bunch of explosions are happening. I think that's what's happening. That's a decent shot. Whoa. What's there?
Let's split up. You clear this floor, I'll check upstairs.
Lewis, wait!
Don't worry, partner. We'll stay in contact.
I have 4 of these upgrade points. Yeah, look at this. I'll save that for later.
I can hear music. We're getting close.
Alright, is that all? Apparently I can grab him.
I've got eyes on the stage. Looks like they haven't realized we're here yet. Sook's here. Get closer. I'll support you from the balcony. This music is driving me mad. Is that the point? Is it supposed to make you mad?
I'm gonna say yes. Nope. It's not Max Payne. Do have streamer mode engaged, so hopefully any copyrighted music won't be played. This is probably stuff they made up for the game. Alright, bet this is gonna be loud. And annoying. I grow up, I want to be an NPC at in a video game concert.
No way! Just look at this, everybody. A walking disco ball decided to join us. Now the real show is about to go down. If you're a real torchhead, shoot that motherfucking tin can till it fucking rattles. And I'll take this opportunity to moisturize these golden vocal cords. But stay right there, everybody.
Looks like the civilians have cleared out. Wasn't sure if they were going to do that or not. Nope. That tells me that's the last of them, I think. I'll investigate the stage for a moment, just in case. I see music still playing if they're not here. No, that's not what I want. Thought it was something. That was something else. Alright. Now's a good time to use one. Wonder if it'd be better to put points into armor. I know it would be better if I put points into stuff that would help me complete these quests.
Can't let him get to me. I'm a fucking celebrity!
Yeah, I didn't understand any of that. Crap. I came from. Alright, so yeah, I'm going the right direction.
I can still do this. I just need to concentrate. I need some new. This can't be. I had everything lined up perfectly.
He didn't let me shoot him.
Let us talk.
Stay the fuck away. You can't touch me. I do business with the new guy.
Who would that
You seem
be?
to know a lot about him.
You're not getting anything out of me. Do you know how many cops I've killed? I ain't scared of you. Besides, I'm pumped up with nuke like a freaking power plant.
Then get ready for a meltdown.
If you think you're gonna get anything, that's quite a grip you got there. Is that supposed to scare me? Not a single scratch.
What am I supposed to do again? Interrogate him. Okay.
Knock yourself out. That's not even mine. Hey, that stuff doesn't come cheap. No! Shot me. That was the only thing in my collection that I didn't steal. I freaking hate you! No!
Guess I'm supposed to increase his stress level. Alright, so grab that stuff. Hey, look, another one.
I'll never rest until every pig in Detroit is dead.
Combination for a safe, apparently. Anything else I can throw at him?
You know my birthday? I don't remember getting a gift from you. That's not nice.
Oh, look, here's more. A lot more.
Screw you, bastard! That is not a way to treat a favorite person! Knock yourself out. That's not even mine. That's enough. I'll talk!
Lewis, I have Soot. He is ready to give me his statement about the new guy.
Wouldn't you rather hear it from the man himself?
Where is Officer Lewis?
She's outside, right next to me. We're having a nice citizen-officer chat. Why don't you take my rising star and join us, so we can exchange partners?
Hostage situation. Great. You know, if she had just
What the hell are you doing now?
went with
New
me
guy
instead of
is
going off
here.
on her own, she
You
wouldn't
are coming with
be
me.
in this
In
predicament.
that case, giddy up. Can you even feel the fear? Because you should be crapping in your pants right now. You have stepped into a big freaking mess.
Cleaning up the town mess is what I do.
That was an awesome concert. If it wasn't for you, they would have never have guessed it was all on playback. I need some fluke. I take nuke, nuke, nuke. Everywhere I look, I see nuke, nuke, nuke.
Great. Well, that answers the question about why the music was still playing. So, in addition to being criminals, they're frauds.
My left hip is getting a bit numb. Can we swap sides?
I'm gonna have to listen to this guy whine the whole way, aren't I? Oh, great. I'm malfunctioning.
What are we stopping for? Huh? Is your battery drained or something?
I was wondering why the hallway was repeating. No, I'm malfunctioning. Great.
Me and your partner here are growing impatient. Why don't you hurry up?
The new guy.
What's wrong? Piggy scared of a meat hook?
Lewis,
I'm all right, Murphy.
drop your weapon. You are under arrest.
I don't think you're reading this situation correctly.
Thanks for the ride, big guy. It's the new guy in town. Welcome to Detroit. I assume you've seen our little TV spot.
Oh yeah, that's the guy. He
Short
was on
and
TV,
sweet.
wasn't he?
You know the first rule of show business and drug dealing, right? Leave them wanting more. That's a lighter you got there.
Murphy?
Something wrong, cop.
Hey, so, I think it's time to get back to business.
You fucking idiot. Your stupid stunt put a spotlight on me. Oh, you want to talk business? Here's a free lesson. You never, ever fuck with the money. I don't think so.
Murphy, what's happening?
Now that we've got that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Wendell Antonowski. I believe you've met my brother before. My brother really did a number on you, didn't he? But thanks to him, you've been given this great
Who's his brother?
What the fuck are you doing to him?
There are people who would do anything to be in your position, to have your abilities, and yet you attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you, to the part that's still human.
Guessing he's causing the malfunction.
Imagine the pristine life you could lead without the things that limit you.
Murphy, don't let him get inside your head!
Like her. No attachments, no leverage. I admit, when I first heard that you were the reason my idiot brother was dead, I was furious. But then I got to thinking, why would I let anyone have such power over me? So I let it go. And now, I'm here to help you do the same. This is not an act of revenge. This is a gift.
Fuck you, scumbag!
Lewis!
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down. He'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning is obviously persistent. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny. In that you don't have any. You either comply, or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
So this game
If
obviously
anything
takes
goes
place
wrong,
between the
just use
second
this
and
reset
third
button.
movie.
One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
Because if I remember correctly, Lewis gets killed in the third movie. Spoiler
I'm
alert,
sorry
I
it has
guess.
to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
Which means she obviously survives this gunshot.
My partner was shot, and I need to find the person responsible.
You do. but I think you'll agree that you should be in the best shape possible to undertake that task. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
I'm not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
My name is Alex Murphy.
Then I'll call you Alex Murphy. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer. How do you see your situation?
I am a cybernetic organism, a fusion of both the remains of the policeman Alex Murphy and this high-tech armor.
So we can't rule out that your actions are influenced by your human part. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
Is this what you wanted to see? Now that you see me the way I am, do you wish to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains
Didn't
high.
appreciate that.
No, not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand, you must have wondered what happened. Some time ago, I was a victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red mist moments later. Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of O.C.P's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, Alex Murphy.
And these are more XP. Oh, I was supposed to look at those graffiti artists. I got an A. I guess I could have gotten an S, but whatever. And I have a whole bunch of skill points I can spend.
All done.
Go find out this thing.
Robo, there's something I need to show you. I know that O.C.P. can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
Alright. Each motherboard has different specializations, layouts, and perks. Only one motherboard can be active at a time. Oh, great. This looks like a a mess. Actually, this kind of reminds me of the blueprints from Dead Space. Or some other game. Maybe Control? I don't know. It definitely reminds me of a game I've played somewhat recently. I don't get it. Huh. Seems like 15% is the next highest one. I don't know.
Be on the lookout. There's O.C.P. tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
Alright. Well, let me see. This seems like an excellent stopping point. Let me just, see what happens when I restart from the checkpoint.
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Oh, great.
Switch him back on. Already.
Lewis!
That's what I was afraid. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do that over again, probably tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to have to do it for me today, folks. But before I go, I'm going to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams, whether it be live or even in archive form. Just as a quick reminder, I normally do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. My plan is I'll be back here tomorrow morning for more RoboCop Rogue City, and yeah, I'll have to sit through that whole interrogation sequence again, or therapy session. Until then, take it easy.